Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Cancer friends and friends of Cancer, to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here. Welcome to my table. Welcome to my table. So this is going to be your reading here for December 18th through the 24th. I'm going to go ahead and get started shuffling on your spirit animal energy. And then we'll go over, I pulled a couple of oracle cards. So I got the Blue Angel Oracle and the Starseed Oracle that I'm introducing to the reading as well. And I have changed a couple things as far as the way that I'm reading, just to keep things fresh, because I'm a Gemini and that's how I like it, all right? Okay, Cancer? All right, Spirit, what do we have here for Cancer? And your meditation was a little bit interesting. I mean, not like some crazy things happen, but we'll talk about it, okay? And then we'll get into the tarot. Into the tarot. What do we have for Cancer here, please, Spirit? Loon, intuitive. So, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Oh, I love you, Cancer. I'm a Cancer via Venus, so I love like a Cancer. Connect with others like a Cancer. So definitely the intuitive component coming through here is a large message in what's coming through. And what I feel like is going on with that is you're receiving some messages right now that may be difficult for you to discern that they are messages, or there's just this, there's this protective nature about something that is perhaps getting in the way of that message just being received soundly. So we are in Mercury retrograde officially, so welcome, okay? That means things in the exterior, communication in the exterior realm is going to become much more difficult. The purpose of that is to go inward and to discover what those messages are that are coming through inside of us, okay? So the first in the Blue Angel Oracle card here, or deck here, what came through was creation. And these cards are absolutely beautiful. I don't want to bring it too close to the camera because it gets washed out. But so creation here talks about a message coming through. Okay, going with the flow. There's a quote in the book that talks about the how the ocean and the tides are no different. They are the same thing. So what this is, or there's no difference between the creation and the creator at the same time. So what this is saying is it's requesting you to open up to love, because love is bringing something in as far as an idea, something to be pursued for you guys right now. Okay, that sounds wonderful. I don't know if there is a project that you guys have been wanting to work on, some development, either personal or in a career sense. It could be to love. It's, relationship type love. So in the Starseed Oracle here, you guys got loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. So this card also talks about letting love in, all right? And they mention God, this divine love, allowing that to come in. So this card talks about loosening your grip on those things that you're hanging on to out of fear of whatever space that it's covering inside of you, okay? There's a quote in there where the Buddha says, you can only lose that which you cling to. So if you don't have an attachment to it, it can never really be lost. And the card doesn't talk about this idea that you are going to lose something, like you need to loosen your grip and it will go away, because it says it may stay, it may not stay. But the point of it is to loosen the attachment to it, because that allows, like with the creation, with letting that love in, letting God in, and the loosen your grip, which to me, God is love. So same story there, okay? There is a request for you guys right now to be brave and to release whatever it is that you are protecting, whatever coping mechanisms you're using to protect something too. Could be an addiction, could be chemicals, could be guarding your emotions, but it definitely feels like there is love coming in to transform something for you. And that could be coming in the form of a relationship, but it feels very much like a wave that is like a cleansing wave that's coming in, at least to start. And having, like I said, the intuitive piece with the loon coming through. Listen to the song of your soul. So what, recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. You guys are so lovable too. I love me some Cancer energy. What came through in the meditation, first of all, was nothing. I sat there for a good long time, and it was just very similar to Sagittarius this week, where it felt like you guys either didn't want to be tapped into, or there was just like, I got guard. There was a protective piece on it. And then having the loosen your grip coming through kind of made more sense to me. There is this, whether subconsciously or consciously, pushing away something to protect something that may hurt. But releasing your grip on those things that you are creating as a protection is going to bring in a healing that will actually heal that. So just have faith for that, okay, you guys? And then just before I hit start here on the camera, what came through was zebra stripes, white and black. And what went through my mind was, are you white with black stripes, or are you black with white stripes? And then what came after that was, they are the same thing. So very similar to like creation here. Creation and the creator are the same thing. What is the ocean but its tides? They are the same thing. So remembering that you guys are such a part of this experience. Maybe you're feeling disconnected right now from the experience, but you're not, okay? You are such a part of this. Be brave and stand up to the role that you were designed to play, okay? I love you. All right, so Spirit, ooh, 2 of Cups here. Love that. Love that. Good start. Divine love flowing through you, okay? Particularly through another. So, Spirit, what do we have here for Cancer? They're reading here for December 18th through the 24th. And I do also have my, we'll see if it wants to be used, but my Thoth deck, I decided to, well, it decided it wanted to be brought onto the show here. My Thoth deck is my first tarot deck, and it is a very unique energy, okay? I'll talk about it a little bit more as I go along here. And you guys, thank you so much for your love and support, and thank you for being here. If there is anything that resonates with you here in this reading, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Those are all fantastic ways to support me and the growth of this channel, which is my goal here. So thank you guys so much. I do also have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description. If you do feel called or resonate, like I said, with something in this reading, to donate or tip, I will absolutely accept that. And thank you guys so much. Thank you to those who have. That also helps my growth here, and I very much appreciate that. I do also take personal readings. Link will be in the comments there too. Okay, you guys. So 2 of Swords here. This is in your section for hope. What I'm getting from this is that's like a stalemate, okay, being at a crossroads. I feel like you guys have been in this situation of it's indecision, but it's like fear of making a decision. I feel like there are parts of you that are being protected. You're protecting something that is owie, okay? Whether it's been hurt in the past or it's just always been intuitively a very soft spot for you guys. There's a request right now to trust that it is okay to release whatever attachment it is you have to protecting that. You are not going to be hurt, and instead you are going to be healed. Okay, healed, not hurt. And I get it. That's something that is hard. Okay, Tower comes through here to start. I feel that is referring to whatever it is that you're protecting. Okay, there's a reason why you've decided to protect some of those softer spots. Okay, so Spirit, what do we have here for Cancer? And check out your Rising Moon Venus if you'd like, y'all. Just give you a little bit more information on what is going on for yourself right now. And this is a general reading, so take what does resonate. If it doesn't resonate with you, then the message is not for you. It is okay. Please don't try to make something fit, okay? It is all good. All right, Justice. So what kind of back to releasing this control over protecting yourself here. This could be because the balancing effects, at least based on what you've seen, have what I'm getting is like I've been let down or I've been failed. Maybe the justice system. Maybe you haven't felt like you've seen karma in a situation. So you're feeling like you have to protect because maybe what you believed in the past is shown that it's not there for you. Okay. Very strongly getting the message here that it's important to trust and open up again. Okay. Just trust. Okay. I feel like there's some very, very good things coming in. And also, okay, so this is my Light Seers Tarot. This is my Modern Witch Tarot. I've got my Rider deck and then Thoth deck, like I said. We'll see if that wants to make an appearance or not. So your general energy, we've got King of Cups and Queen of Wands. So King of Cups here is an individual who is the master of their emotions. I like to say it is the notion of devotion to master the motion of your emotion ocean. Just to put it simply, okay? They are a very generous individual. They can be artistic. They can be thoughtful, sweet. So I feel this is actually very much your energy right now. This is like this is your true energy. Both of these cards are. I feel like it's a mixture of who you really are. The ocean component here, like with the creation card here that talks about the tides being the same as the ocean is the tides. Again, I'm feeling like you're feeling separate from an experience here right now. So I do want to investigate that a little bit more, but there's a request to connect to the divine, okay? And because the divine is knocking on your door. Both of these cards, the creation and loosen your grip, are talking about that. Loon here is talking about intuit and using your intuition as well. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. And hell yeah, you do, you guys, especially Cancer. Like all the water signs, you're very deeply intuitive. That is one of your superpowers here. So that is what's coming through. I feel like there is a very strong message coming through Mercury retrograde here. Let your walls down, okay? And it doesn't even have to be to the outside world right now, to your interior world, like to just unlock the locks, let the love in, okay? That's what the request is here, to let the love in, let God in. Queen of Wands here. So this is a very creative, passionate energy. They're receptive to that energy as well. So the request I'm getting, both of these cards are very receptive. The request I'm getting, or what I'm getting for you guys, is there's like a download. There's information coming in to help remind you of who you are. Yeah, Spirit, can we get some more information here for Cancer? General energy. Page of Cups. And Eight of Wands here. So good news. You guys, I feel like this is actually, there's very good news coming in this reading. Page of Cups talks about a new idea coming to you, okay? So back along these lines here, there's something, and I don't feel like this is like a brand new idea. I feel like this is something that you guys you've been too afraid to hold. To like truly hold, okay? Like what I see here is this individual pulling the cup towards them. I feel like you've been pushing this cup away out of fear of hurt for some reason. Maybe you feel like what I see is Icarus, like flying too close to the sun. But I don't feel like you actually burned, like I don't feel like the sun actually burned your wings. I feel like what I see is like somebody behind you lighting your wings on fire and you thinking it was the sun. Interesting. I have all the chills on that. I do feel like Thoth wants to make an appearance here. Okay, Thoth. So the Thoth deck is unique, and I have a unique connection to it, like I said. It's like my best friend. It doesn't bullshit anyone, but it definitely doesn't bullshit me. I have noticed in readings it's been a little bit more like kind, I guess. It's kind to me, but it just is, it doesn't pussyfoot around. But unlike other tarot decks, it is, like most tarot is kind of geared towards being a little bit more digestible. We live in a world that is balanced light and dark, but a lot of tarot tries to kind of stay away from some of the darker concepts out there Thoth is not afraid of that. So it is just a very balanced, it has the beautiful light, it has all the beautiful parts of the dark as well. So anyway, introduction to Thoth here. So Spirit, what do we have here for Cancer? The Chariot, you guys, that's 9 of Cups at the bottom here. Yeah, beautiful, happy message, okay? 9 of Cups is your personal satisfaction and wish granted by the universe. The Chariot here, which is your card. So what this is telling me is like you guys are being charged back up, is what I'm feeling. What the concept from loosen your grip here as well talks about letting God in so that they can fill those spaces that have been lacking. Okay, so what you have been guarding out of protection, out of fear of being hurt further, is actually preventing this energy of healing coming in too. And the Chariot here is a very positive, forward moving energy. It is it talks about faith. Okay, there's a large component of faith that's attached to that. Having faith that you are being led in the right direction and that things will be more than okay. Any other information for the general energy here for Cancer, please, Spirit? But having that be your card as well really highlights you in a position of power this week, okay? It tells me that this is a big deal for you. Moving on is what I'm being told. You got it, Spirit, you got it. Okay, so the next section here is good news. So whatever is here is all good news. So Queen of Cups and the Emperor, and right away, King of Cups here was in your general. Same deck here, you've got the Queen and King of Cups. So what that tells me, I'm feeling very partner vibes here, okay, you guys, especially Emperor. This is one of the divine counterparts as well. Having the King and Queen of the same suit, you know, power couple. It's a couple, and having it in the same deck, like I said. So Queen of Cups is somebody who is, there's a note of being protective over your emotions here, but in a balanced way. So there's a request to balance the way that you are protecting your emotions. And the King and Queen of Cups here too are both masters of their suit. The Queen is more receptive. The King starts bringing that energy out more of an outward way, okay? So balancing the emotions, being nurturing, being loving. This is towards yourself. Being in the section of the good news, it's connected to creation and loosen your grip here. You are heavily being supported right now to clear the roadblock. I'm seeing like construction on the roadway and like having a hastening of that happen, which would be the 8 of Wands here too. So haste, moving something along a little bit more quickly. You're being supported to dissolve this block, okay? Let go, let it in. You are not going to be sorry. So the Emperor here, this talks about power, control over your domain, over your life. This is the divine masculine as well. So I'm feeling, having the Queen here too being such a receptive energy, there is a request to balance those two. But you're being encouraged to bring in a little bit more of the divine masculine energy, which is going to be giving, okay? I feel like once this block is released, there's going to be such a balancing effect. You guys are going to be feeling so much better. This is going to be easy to start giving again. But I also feel very much divine counterpart, you guys, being in the good news here. How exciting. Okay. Yay. Somebody wonderful coming in for you. I love that. Any more information here? Here, Thoth. Okay. On good news here for Cancer. Good news. 8 of Wands. Swiftness is what this says. So that's what was at the bottom of the Rider deck as well. You guys, there's good news coming in. Having good news on good news on good news. You want to let this in, okay? It's time to open yourself up to love again. And I'm not specifically saying like a relationship or loving somebody else. Open up to the idea that love is constantly wanting to be your friend, okay? I'm feeling like you've been protecting against it because of hurt from the past, something that, yeah, disappointment, 5 of Cups here. There's an encouragement to let go of the disappointment from the past, okay? because the 2 cups that are still with you, I feel like have been appreciating in value, and it's time to drink them. Any other information here on the good news for Cancer? There's a lot of healing, okay, you guys? Past life connection, someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. I'm feeling like this could be connected, realignment, shift your perspective for gain sense of clarity. Connected to somebody from the past that's hurt you, okay? It is the perfect time to let that go, okay? Wonderful, wonderful things coming through for you. Hidden influences is the section here. Something that is driving this message forward or is preventing it from happening as well. So you've got the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So 10 of Wands here talks about being at the end of a journey. And there's a need to release a burden on the heart. There's something that needs to be let go of. You need to empty your pockets because you're starting a new journey. In order to take new things with you, you have to make room, okay? So what I'm getting from this, being in your hidden influence, is that is what you're being directed to do by releasing this grip, whether it's an addiction or just preventing positive influence to soak into your essence. It's the same. It's like you're refusing to empty your pockets. And so there's this request that's coming through that's saying, time to empty your pockets, okay? That's your intuitive message that's coming through. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. So there's a difference between, like what I'm getting is the difference between like a hermit solitude and maybe like a 5 of Pentacles, abandonment kind of solitude, or 8 of Cups. The hermit is going within to find the answer, to find the direction, okay? To find their guiding light. The 5 of Pentacles is being out in the cold, being disappointed, feeling abandoned. Both can be in solitude, but there is a major difference between the intention. So that's kind of what's being called here, is looking at like, do you have to empty your pockets or do you get to, is what I'm feeling. So there's a big influence of the way that you're deciding to approach this that makes a difference. The 4 of Wands here talks about crossing a threshold, a major mile marker. It's a reason for celebration. It can also talk about a wedding. I feel like for some of you, there may have been a situation where you were engaged or were married and it fell apart. Maybe this is the hurt that is causing you to feel protected right now. Again, the message is the same. You're being encouraged to release your grip on what is covering that up. You're in a place where you are about to be transformed through divine love. What's better, Cancer? What is better? Spirit, can we get some more information here on the hidden influence for Cancer? Why the 4 of Wands? So you have King of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles here. So King of Pentacles talks about, this is your, like, being a badass in the material realm, being wealthy. It could be an individual. What I'm feeling like, this is what you're being asked to step into, okay? Like there's this wealth around you. You've got the King of Cups as well here. Once you can release that barrier to the emotion, your control, like the Emperor is saying here, to master your material realm here becomes available. Yes. 6 of Pentacles here too is your give and take. So the request here that I'm getting, being in the hidden influences, this is preventing you from moving forward, okay? There is something that you're owed, these riches. This merchant here is distributing their coin to those who need it. The universe, God, is wanting to distribute that to you as well. And King of Pentacles talks about that wealth, okay? And I feel like this is money too, like something to feel comfortable in the material realm. But you have to allow that flow, that give and take to happen. So where are you preventing that abundance to come into your life? Whatever it is that you are feeling, your coping mechanism, right? Your coping mechanism, your addiction, whatever's covering up that hurt. It is time to be brave and let that healing in. Any more energy activation? Connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. And both of King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here, they're very much like they're in a position of meditating. They both have their eyes closed, but their third eyes are wide open. There's some major messages coming in, you guys. You're at a point of creation, which is also the point of destruction. So this can feel crunchy, I understand. So this is your obstacle or challenge, obstacle and challenge. The Wheel and Seven of Swords. So the Wheel here talks about things getting, turning for the better, things turning for the worse. Essentially, this is the Wheel of Karma, is the Wheel of Dharma. We're all stuck in the Wheel of Dharma. We are all paying off karma. We all have our own personal karma. We all have like communal trauma that we have to transmute as well. So it comes through as like fate, right? We can't control the way that the wheel is turning, sort of. Like when we allow the wheel to turn and we learn from what the wheel is trying to show us, we're kind of directing the path of the wheel. Okay. So this is what is challenging for you right now, that whatever it is that you're doing, addiction wise, coping mechanism wise, drinking, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, doom scrolling, watching TV, addiction to emotions, addictions to a person, addictions to your own solitude, right? Or lack of connection. Could be many, many different things. But the encouragement here, the obstacle, what's difficult for you to face right now is the way that the wheel is turning. So these things that have happened, the things that are happening, are coming as well. Maybe you can feel that you need to give in to that. But that, like I said, there's just so much fear surrounding loosening your grip. I really like that line from Buddha. You can only my gosh, I've totally lost it now. What you have a grip on, you can't lose what you don't have a grip on. Whatever your attachment, the attachments that you have to things, you can't truly lose something if you don't have an attachment to it. If you're letting things flow, then everything is abundance, truly. You're aware that something may need to transition in order for something new to come in. And that's what you're being requested to do right now, because there are beautiful ideas surrounding creation, birth for you guys, okay? So Seven of Swords here, this is a sneaky energy. It's about theft and betrayal. I do feel like this is connected to things from the past, like something has happened that has hurt your heart, like I said, and you're over guarding from that now. It's become like a knee-jerk reaction, an autonomic response that you're having a hard time controlling. Maybe you want to step away from it, but it's difficult. So the encouragement here is to find a diplomatic solution to approach that. Part of the difficulty right now too is it is becoming like a self thievery or a self betrayal by continuing to protect, to guard yourself from even beautiful things that are available for you guys right now. Like the Six of Pentacles is talking about, like you're owed something wonderful right now and you're not letting it in for fear of being hurt as well. And that's one of the scary parts of life, you guys. Like you can live your life guarded and protected, trying to protect yourself from hurt. You won't ever achieve that fully. All you're really going to do is miss out on the beautiful moments that are here for you too. And I love you too much, okay? To sit back at least and let you do that, at least without a warning. There's some wonderful shit here, you guys, like love, healing love, universal divine love, and also like love, divine counterpart kind of love. And this could be for some of you, you may be in that relationship already, But what I'm feeling is that you've shut yourself off even from what is available to you in that way. Could be, from family, from friends, from yourself even. Your higher self, that is divine as well, you guys. That's divine love. If you're not connected to that, you're cutting yourself off from like oxygen, spiritual oxygen. So 9 of Wands here. What I'm getting from the kimono I'm getting from this is resilience. This is the wounded warrior. They've been fighting the good fight and they're tired. And there's a request to, to protect what it is that you're building. So what I'm getting, sorry about the sirens, you guys. Sounds like it's a busy night. The request that I'm getting here is, or what's difficult for you right now is that you are protecting what you've built. And what you've built in this situation is a wall. Normally this card is, like I said, is encouraging you to continue to protect those things that you're building. But the encouragement right now is to take a break, to let the walls down, actually. Like the war is over is what I'm feeling. The war is over, but it's still going on in your mind. Like you've got a spiritual post-traumatic stress like effect going on. So there's a need to take conscious control of that, okay? To let the love in, to heal. Any more information here on the obstacle or challenge? Apology, forgiveness through mutual understandings. Some of you may need an apology. What I'm feeling it's speaking to in largesse mostly is an apology towards yourself. It's almost like you're like, what are you blaming yourself for? For making a decision in the first place that led to being hurt? Want some more information on this, please, Spirit? The Magus. Magician, yep. So Master Manifestor here, okay? The Lord of Creation. Which is what your Oracle card here was in the Blue Angel. So what I'm getting from that is like you've lost trust in yourself. That is, yeah, I feel like what the apology for most of you is speaking to. Needing to, it's not even really like a forgiveness of yourself, but if you're blaming yourself and like, I can't trust myself to make decisions in love or to, to open up because I am getting hurt, right? I'm putting myself in these places where I'm getting hurt and like, I have nobody else to blame kind of thing. It's like you're over owning something. Sometimes things happen, okay? Sometimes there is pain with beauty, you know what I mean? Sometimes things that were wonderful go sour. And it's not really, like we all have an onus in things that are joint ventures. There are some things that are also not our fault, but those are very particular situations, okay? What I'm getting from this is it's important to just flow with it, okay? In the meditation, this is what's coming through the Queen of Cups right now. Needing to nurture the request, like what is this protection requesting, okay? What is preventing your forward movement with that? Let's see here. This is the outcome where it leads. Oh, damn, you guys. King of Pentacles again. King of Pentacles and Five of Swords. What I get from this, whatever the idea, the intuitive hit that's coming through for creation for you guys, is moving you towards something that is going to prove very fruitful, okay? Like money. I feel like for some of you though as well, this divine counterpart is your King of Cups, is your King of Pentacles, and what a great mixture. If you're not going to open up to that, you can send them my number or send me their number. Because I'm Cancer Venus too, so this message is also for me, you guys. But what I see here is you championing this. You guys can do this, okay? It may not feel easy to do right away, but what you're being requested to do is just take that first step. Like what I'm hearing is take the first step and I'll do the rest. God. Just have faith, you guys. Okay. So 5 of Swords here. This is defeat. A plan to win at all costs and nobody being the winner because of that. So what I'm feeling is this is you overcoming. Okay, overcoming this process of self-defeat. Just like with the 7 of Swords here, you know, you're betraying yourself by continuing to protect from everything. We get some more information here on the outcome, please, Spirit. For Cancer. Ooh. 2 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. 7 of Swords at the bottom here as well. It's time to step away from the betrayal, okay? Done by somebody else, you continuing that on as well. So 6 of Swords is moving from choppy waters to peace, to calm, from a war-torn state. The war is over, is what I'm feeling. And you're being transported here. This is help arriving at exactly the right time, too, which is the love, you guys. All you need to do is let go, is loosen your grip even. It's not even saying let go. You're being tested or you're being asked to show the courage that you can loosen your grip. And from there, you will be transported. You guys can do this. 2 of Pentacles here talks about balance. You are in this effect of balancing. Things are being balanced out. I feel like karma is coming through too. The 6 of Pentacles is that balance. What it is that you guys are owed is waiting to come to you. You are just being requested to loosen your grip. Any final pieces of info for Cancer, please, Spirit? And that can feel scary. The Void was coming through as I was shuffling for the Oracle cards, which is the space of like everything and nothing. And it can be scary. I think you had that in your first month reading too. So boundaries, know when to put up and let down your walls. Kind of bringing that back full circle. You're feeling guarded right now and afraid to let anything in. Be brave, my Cancer friends, because what's waiting for you is what you deserve in the best possible way. And I want this for you as well. Okay. So listen to your intuition, and be brave. All right, Cancer. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I will see you all very, very soon. Okay. Bye.